Hello loves, welcome back to TigeraGitana. Today we're going to be doing a really easy, simple to do Dollar Tree spell, okay? And this is one is definitely one that I feel that is necessary because we're in Capricorn season. Capricorn season is connected to the root chakra, is connected to our own personal root, our ancestors. So we're going to be doing some ancestor work today, Dollar Tree style. And this is going to be really simple to do, and you don't need a lot of things. It's literally 2 things, but then you also need fire, so obviously it's more than 2 things. So you're going to need to go to the toy section, and then they're going to have this like play like cashier kind of set, and it's going to come with a stack of money like this, okay? And it's gonna have different denominations. So it's gonna have 5, 10, hashtag Hamilton. It's gonna have ones. It's gonna have so Washington is gonna have 50s, the 20s, and it's going to come with the hundreds, okay? And for the ancestors, I like to work with the highest number, so we're working with 100, the hundo today. And the different denominations don't matter, but I'm just picking out the highest number because I want it to be a number that I personally feel like it's a lot of money. In a $100 bill, and you want to see this as a $100 bill, okay? Now when it comes to burning or using ancestor money in a way where, you know, or using money itself, you don't want to take an actual real $100 bill and burn it, because that's very disrespectful, not only to the energy but to the money deities and spirits. Like, they don't like that because they see that as still a form of it holds value in the physical realm, so you do not want to disrespect it in any way. So we're going to be using the energy of the $100 bill with the Dollar Tree banknote, and this is going to be this $100 bill, okay? And so you want to see it as a $100 bill. You're going to need a Sharpie pen, okay? A marker, a pen, whichever one, but it has to be Sharpie because it's permanent, or get yourself a permanent pen from another brand, but Sharpie is the one that we all know is El Permanente. It's gonna make up Spanish words today. And what you're gonna do is take your hundo bill and you are going to write a petition. Now, if you're doing this as an offering to your ancestors, if this is the first time you are burning any ancestor money to them, do not ask for nothing, okay? This is not one of those things. Do not ask for anything, okay? If this is the first time of you burning ancestor money. If you've been doing this for a while, then obviously you already know how to do it. So you can just go ahead, do your regular routine with the ancestor money and call it a day. But if this is the first time you doing it, I do not recommend asking the ancestors for anything, because this is you giving them something. You are giving them coins. You are giving them funds. You are giving them energetically the energy and the vibration of money, which is also connected to love, okay? And so that is why we're working with the highest denomination, because we want to give them as much as we can, okay? But you also want to make sure that you're not asking, because it is a gift. So you're blessing, you're giving your ancestors this energetic funds. You're giving them these coins. You're giving them the energy that carries money, that love vibration. And so the way that I like to do it is that I like to write to all of my ancestors, known and unknown. If you do not like working with all of your ancestors for particular reasons, because I know there's bad ancestors out there. I know if somebody's ancestor happened to be Hitler or whatever, you wouldn't want to be sending them nothing. But I like to work with all of mine because I have healed my relationships with my ancestors, including ones that are not necessarily also nice. And I'm still, I told y'all before, I'm still waiting for some of my family members to die, because I know I need to do the healing work when they're dead, because they're too stubborn while they're alive. So I'm not even gonna bother waiting for that to change. So yeah, but this is something that you can do to heal your relationship with your ancestors, but to also help them heal something. So I personally like to do to all my ancestors, known and unknown. So I'm gonna write that down. Okay, so I just wrote that down, and then I'm going to leave space to say whatever else that you need to say. So if you want to say, to all my ancestors known and unknown, please use this to heal the family line. Please use this for whatever it is that you need. Please, I offer you this. Thank you for all that you do for me. If you're doing this is if your first petition, you don't want to ask for anything, so just say thank you. Please continue to protect us. You could just keep it super, super basic, but you just want to say, to all my ancestors known and unknown, and you could just literally leave it at that if you wanted to. But if you wanted to add anything else, like say, hey, I'm giving you this, like like the same way that we would give money to somebody or a family member, like, hey, yeah, I heard that you needed a new pair of shoes, here, I'm giving you money for this. You're setting intention. You just told them why you're giving them that money. The same way with this. Okay, think about it the same way. You know, you're not, it's not just like a, this is, oh, here, this is why I'm giving you that money, unless you just want to keep it as, here's the blessing. Just as you blessed me, I'm blessing you back. Thank you for giving me that vibration. I'm also going to send that right back to you guys. So you can keep it as that. If this is your first rodeo at Ancestor Money, if you want to add anything else, you can. So I would ask, like, please continue to protect me and guide me along my journey. Or please, or if I'm directing it to a specific intention, that's when I would say to all my ancestors known and unknown, please help me with getting a new job. Please help me with whatever intention it might be. Like, I'm like blanking on intentions, acting like I don't know. But whatever intention it might be that you actually need to manifest. And then once you are done with this, so because I've done it before, I'm going to finish writing it. Okay, so to all my ancestors known and unknown, okay, so I finished writing mine. So there it is. So I'm just gonna fold it. Wait, no, I'm folding it away from me because you're sending that energy to somebody else. It's not for you. So you're folding it again. You can fold it again if you choose to. I'm gonna just turn it this way. So I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna leave it to the side because I want to add another note. If you want to target a specific ancestor, instead of saying to all ancestors known and unknown, write down the name of that ancestor. If you do not know the name of that ancestor, you need to be meditating and connecting with your ancestors so you actually know their names, so you know what they do, so you know how they can help you, so you know why you're even trying to contact them. I know that there's specific ancestors that I have that are really good at communication, that are really good with ideas, that are really good with people, that are really good with networking. So if I know that, I'm gonna be like, hey, Titi, Wella, whoever, and I'm gonna be like, hey, you know, can you please help me be more, like, use that energy, because I feel like you were so great at it. Can you please help me and guide me in how to master that too? You can use their gifts as well. So if you wanted to do that, you can go ahead and write their whole name. And again, if you don't know their whole name, you need to meditate. Hold space for them in your meditation. Ask them what their name is. And then you can do this. Write their whole name in the petition, and then you're going to go through the same process, folding it over, and then we're going to go ahead and burn it. So when it comes to burning stuff, especially paper, I don't like to hold it in my hand as I'm burning it, because that's just a burning hazard, especially how clumsy I am. So I have like this, these tweezers that I had, like, these are really old tweezers, and this is, like, you can see that these are the ones I burn stuff with all the time. So I'm just going to take the note in like one of the sides, not holding all of it, just a little bit of it, and then I'm going to take a fire source of some kind, and I'm gonna go ahead and burn that. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab my shell so I can put it in there. So just gonna hold it. And wait till it finishes burning. And that's it. Easiest Ancestor money work ever. You can do this in the mornings. You can do this at night before you go to sleep. You can do like whatever time you feel called to do it. I like to do my, especially like things like this in the mornings when after I do libations, because there's another offering through water, but I like to do it right after because that's just like offering something. So that's how I like to do it as well. There's another way to offer them air as well, because you're burning and it's just that the element that you're working with for this is fire and air, but it's also a way to offer them that breath, that life, because as it burns, it then goes into that element. So it's just a really powerful way to do your ancestor work and practice, and in a very inexpensive way, because this thing costs $1, and I have like a ton of different notes here that I can use. So this is a really, really inexpensive way to use it. Obviously, real ancestor money that is actually made to be burned and stuff like that has a bigger denomination, and that's because they do that specifically to cover majority like a lot of issues. Like think of having like $1 trillion and you're sending that $1 trillion energy to your ancestors. That's going to cover a lot of different things because you're sending them a lot of energy. So that's why we're working with the highest denomination, because you're trying to send as much as you possibly can, trying to bless and send the energy as much as you can. So I hope that was clear. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more, because I always do like Dollar Tree spell videos. I know you guys love those. Definitely, if you want to become a member, don't forget to hit the join button down below. And if you want to check out the Patreon as well, you can go ahead and check the link down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you loves in the next video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Have a very beautiful and blessed day.